This video features the 4 prize winners at the Perth Model Railway Show 2019. The first award was the Green Scene and 10 Commandments prize for scenic elements. David Young from 10 Commandments presented the trophy to Robin Gay for his layout Rolvenden. David particularly liked the modelling of the hop grove. Rolvenden is a Colonel Stevens light railway. It is modelled in P4 and it represents the station of that name on the Kent and East Sussex Railway in the mid-1920s. Using plans, drawings and photos, John has done his best to accurately represent the site within the constraints of the space available. Outside of the station limits, John has used modeller's licence to bring some typical Kentish scenes, such as an oast house, a hop garden and a windmill to the layout. The layout and all the stock are John's own work and represent around 20 years' work. Many of the trains run as mixed, putting off and shunting the sidings on their way through. The trains run from a cassette storage fiddle yard at the Roberts Bridge end through to an automatic turntable at the headcorn end. The Jimmy Rolleston Trophy for Technical Excellence was presented by Ron Munro to John Campbell for his layout Campbells Quarry. Campbells Quarry, 16mm scale, by John Campbell. This quirky little industrial model is based around 2 sandpits, each with its own working Ruston Bicrus 10RB digger, one of the dragline type and one with a face shovel. The pits are served by a narrow gauge railway employing a battery operated and radio controlled diesel locomotive. The sand is excavated from one pit, placed in the railway tippers and transferred to the other where it is automatically unloaded. After shunting, the sand will then be scooped into the tippers and transported to the original pit, where it is again automatically unloaded. The ultimate recycling layout. The Frank Trainer Trophy for the best scenic layout was presented by Frank to John Thorne for his layout Purbeck. The Best in Show award was presented to John Thorne by Ron Munro. This award, voted for by members of the public, is the one that all exhibitors want to win.
This is my layout Purbeck, which is a layout which represents the ball clay industry of the Isle of Purbeck in Dorset. The line was used for transporting ball clay and survived until about 1970. All the stock is scratch built, engines, wagons, coaches, etc., and buildings. And the idea of the layout was to represent the ball clay industry, which is mining, weathering and then processing the clay, but at the same time extend the layout so that we could run a range of narrow gauge items on the line. There are a number of prototypical items that we use on the layout, such as models of the original engines, models of the original wagons. There's a model of the original foreman's hut. So mixed with authenticity is a little bit of whimsy.
You can watch more Model Railway Show videos by selecting the playlist on the left.